In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to foam roll your tibialis anterior muscle. So I'm going to be using this long foam roll. Now this foam roll is quite forgiving, so when I come into the foam roll, it's not going to feel too abrasive. If I was going to use something like this, it would be a lot more abrasive. So if you're using one of these softer foam rolls and you want something a little bit harsher, you can use one of these ones. If you're somebody that uses this one and you're absolutely screaming and it's too much, use something that's a little bit less. The point of reference that we should make is if this is too much, then you're probably looking for a hand foam roller. So one of the ones that you can actually utilize yourself, and then you'll have full and complete control of the pressure. So this is most abrasive. This is number 2. Hand foam roll is number 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to firstly highlight what we're going to be foam rolling. So the tibialis anterior, like it says in the name, tibialis, we've got the tibia bone, which is your shin bone, and an anterior, meaning in front of. So what we're going to be looking at here is the forwardmost muscle of this little compartment here. So as I'm rolling my fingers up and down here, I'm on my tibialis anterior. I find my tibia, my shin bone, I come laterally just off it to the side that's furthest away from the body, and then all down here is my tibialis anterior. What I want to appreciate really is we're not going to be going anywhere near the knee, and we're not going to be going anywhere near the ankle, even though the connection points via tendons go all the way down to the foot of the tibialis anterior. We're only going to be coming from here to here. That's going to be hitting the bulk of the muscle belly. So how to do both sides at the same time? We're going to get onto this foam roll and we're going to be spending 30 seconds at a time foam rolling up and down each section. So what I mean by each section is, imagine we're going to be foam rolling from here to here. So we'll do 30 seconds on this part, 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 and vice versa. I don't want you just foam rolling up and down. Try and hit each individual part so you can appreciate whether one part is tighter than the other. You can also decide to do more targeted points as well. So as opposed to just really quickly going over the muscle, we can actually start to appreciate what part of the tibialis anterior needs more attention than maybe another part. So let's get into it. So I've got my foam roll that I've put on my tibialis anterior. Both my feet are pointing inwards, so they're touching each other. From here, I've got my hands on the floor, and I'm going to just foam roll that top part of my tibialis anterior. So I'm not on the knee here. I'm just off my shin bone to the side. Once I've spent 30 seconds there, I'd bring it in. 30 seconds on the next part, 30 seconds on the next part, 30 seconds on the next part, and then final part. Once I'm done with that, if that you feel is way too easy, we've got a second option that's more abrasive. So we come into the exact same position. However, I'm only on one leg here. Now I've got the whole of my weight through this leg, so that might even for some people be enough. If you're a real glutton for punishment, you bring the knee on top of your calf and you're going to foam roll each individual section, and all of a sudden from there the pressure's gone up substantially. So that is how you would do that. If that is too much, so even on this beginner foam roll, you're going, actually even the first variation, Travis, you showed me was too much, we'd be then looking at something like a hand foam roll, so you could then completely be in control of the pressure and it wouldn't be too much. So that is how to foam roll your tibialis anterior.